The virtual stadium is useful to demonstrate hypothetical ideas you do not have footage of, or to show a different perspective of some action to demonstrate something not clearly visible from the camera. Starting with no clip or an uncalibrated clip, adding the virtual stadium effect will position the stadium in its default position. If you don't have a clip, you can just jump straight in. Or, starting from a calibrated clip, see how the virtual stadium will align to the real stadium for a seamless transition. Like most PIERO effects, the virtual stadium can be customized. The customization does vary between sports, but let's have a quick run through the soccer football options. There are 2 stadiums to select from. You can even turn the stadium off. The virtual stadium has a roof, which may be toggled on and off to taste. The Jumbotron can be enabled to show additional video streams. These can be customized further. The image is either defined here, or you can select a video input defined in the PIERO launcher. Please see the PIERO user guide for further details and specifications for these. The sky image may be changed too. Finally, we can have custom adverts. Here is my Sparky Spoonbills. Or we could disable the billboards completely. Moving into the pitch tab, we can change the pitch texture. Mud can be toggled on and off. As you may have noticed in PIERO U, I like to leave the mud on. The stadiums in PIERO tend to default to having thicker than real-life white lines. However, if you prefer real-life accurate lines, that can be toggled here too. Finally, a custom logo can be enabled here. Here is our template, but of course you can create your own to fit your own needs. Check out the PIERO user guide for more information on customizing the virtual stadium. Like other PIERO effects, I advise making presets so that you have this ready when you need it. With a keyed and calibrated clip, we get the option to show players. This reveals the players on the pitch. While this is on, I can still use the virtual camera, more on that later, to change perspective. If you need to clean up a player cutout, check out our dedicated video or the PIERO user guide on how to use the region tool. To get the most out of the virtual stadium, it is best paired with the virtual camera. Place a virtual camera on the timeline after the virtual stadium transition has finished. Now, use the mouse controls, or the ones in the parameter panel, to control the camera. The virtual camera and perspectives can be freely moved. Here, it is possible to link the camera or where it is looking at to an existing track. It is possible to use multiple virtual cameras and transition between them. Don't forget that the transition time can be changed under the mark in and mark out in the parameter panel. To do the second movement, add the second camera to the timeline. Use the transition time to control how the camera moves between the cameras. The transition can be customized in the parameter panel as well. The zoom factor can be used to add a bump to the transition. To do more complex camera movements, I recommend using the spline camera effect. Check out our dedicated video or PIERO user guide for details. And that concludes this episode on the virtual stadium and the virtual camera. If you found the virtual stadium interesting, I recommend checking out the tactical board effect as well. To end this episode, here are some example uses of the virtual stadium.